Nora rushed to Justin's mansion, fearing the worst, only to find an elaborate setup by Pete and Cherry. Their emergency was a ploy, a meticulously planned Operation Happily Ever After Phase 2, designed to push Nora and Justin together. Later, a genuine family dinner unfolded, filled with laughter and unexpected warmth. As the evening ended, Nora felt a flicker of hope. Will this newfound connection withstand their complex pasts? And what's next for Operation Happily Ever After? The morning sun streamed through the window, bathing the room in a soft golden glow. Laughter, light and unforced, filled the air, the kind that truly belonged to a home. Pete, still half asleep, was trying to make his cereal float in his milk, while Cherry, ever the instigator, cheered him on. Justin, perched on a stool across from me, a rare, unguarded smile on his face, was actually attempting to make toast. "Careful, Justin," I warned playfully, as a plume of smoke threatened to rise from the toaster. "We don't want to set off the new security system." He chuckled, catching my eye, and for a moment, the world outside, the hidden threats, the complex rivalries, faded. There was a quiet joy in these simple moments, a flicker of peace I rarely allowed myself to feel. It was an unexpected comfort, this unconventional family we were slowly becoming. Later, I received a message from Director Shaw. The child from my recent surgery was recovering remarkably well, exceeding all expectations. His family had sent a heartfelt thank you. It was a gratifying professional accomplishment, a reminder of the quiet power of Athena. Back in my study, the faint scent of old paper lingered as I pulled out the full DNA report Lily had sent. I had glanced at it before, but now, with a quiet moment, I let myself truly process the implications. My unique intelligence genes, the confirmation that Henry was not my biological father. It felt like unlocking a new layer of myself. It fueled a quiet, insistent curiosity about the man who was. I picked up Yvette's old leather-bound sketchbook, her intricate, almost arcane diagrams now holding new meaning. I wanted to understand her, the secrets she kept, the life she lived beyond my fragmented memories. Meanwhile, at the Hunt Manor, Justin sat in his study, a stark contrast to our peaceful morning. He was on a call with Lawrence, his voice low and measured. "Any activity?" Justin asked, his gaze fixed on the security monitors displaying the mansion's perimeter. "Nothing overt, sir," Lawrence reported. "But we've noted some unusual digital footprints. Nothing we can pinpoint, but the signature is sophisticated. They're still out there." Justin's jaw tightened. He knew this fragile piece was just that. Fragile. He had to be ready. At the university, Director Shaw's office hummed with quiet admiration as Lisa presented her preliminary research findings. She spoke with a newfound confidence, her ideas for repairing cranial nerve damage both innovative and compelling. Across campus, however, Tina York seethed in her new temporary office. She ended a call with Shadow, her spy. "She's still clean?" Tina hissed, her voice barely a whisper laced with contempt. "No vulnerabilities, no slip-ups." Shadow's reply was flat. "She's cautious, and that Lisa Black is a model student. Nothing to use yet." Tina slammed her fist on the desk. "Unacceptable. I need something. Find a way to create a weakness. Dig into Lisa's past, anything that can undermine her. Make Nora Smith's decision to take her on look like a catastrophic error." Her eyes gleamed with a desperate, malicious intent. Joel sat across from Ian in the hospital room, a worn, leather-bound book open between them. It was a history of the Smith family, tracing obscure branches. "Uncle Ian," Joel said, pointing to a faded photograph of a stern-faced woman. "This is Alistair Marston, Yvette's cousin. Do you remember him? He was known for his unconventional interests." Ian's eyes narrowed, a distant, pained look entering them. He shook his head slowly. "The Marstons. They were a dark branch. Yvette tried to keep her distance. Too many secrets, too many old scores." Joel pressed gently. "Did Yvette ever mention anything specific? Any organizations? Any hidden groups she was involved with?" Ian's gaze drifted, a flicker of fear in his eyes. "No. Only whispers. About a vow. A sacred vow they made, to keep their bloodline pure." He trailed off, a shiver running through him. Joel absorbed the words, realizing the deeper layers of Yvette's past. That evening, a subtle shift occurred in the Anderson mansion. A small, unassuming package wrapped in plain brown paper appeared on the antique table in the foyer. No return address, no sender. I noticed it as I walked past, a strange, prickling sensation raising the hairs on my arms. I picked it up, its weight surprisingly light. Inside, nestled amongst layers of tissue paper, was a delicate, intricately carved wooden bird. It was old, beautifully made, and instantly familiar. It was identical to a carving I remembered from my mother's hidden study, a piece I had only ever seen in faded photographs. Tucked beneath it, a single handwritten note, in elegant script. The truth is carved from forgotten wood. Your mother's legacy is more than you know, and you are not alone. Who sent the package? And how do they know about my mother's hidden study? What is the truth carved from forgotten wood, and how does it connect to my mother's legacy? And most importantly, who else is out there? Implying that I am not alone in this increasingly complex web of secrets.
Hi, Nora here. If you are wondering what happens next, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora Now with the link in the description.